Okay. So we haven't got any mail.
You don't need to be nasty, you silly girl.
We're trying to find the mail.
Carlene?
Yeah?
Spaghetti or ziti?
We do have calendars. We will have them for sale next week at Dogfest. Linda has asked that we try not to send any of them out until after Dogfest. Why did that happen? Oh, now, is that on? It has to do with the bending. Don't touch it. Good heavens, it'll have a heart attack. It's about as straight as I can get it. And you have to wait for 2 minutes to see whether it's working. It was working a minute ago, and then it stopped.
And that buzzing is okay?
What?
The buzzing? Can you hear the buzzing? That's
I
normal?
can hear the well, the buzzing is on because it's not working when it hasn't come to live yet.
Yeah, I can check it in the office.
What? No, don't. Oh, we can take it. What do you want to do? It doesn't act like it's on. Yeah, see that? What the hell is wrong with it? Is that working now? Oh, now, is that on? It has to do with the bending. Don't touch it. Good heavens, it'll have a heart attack. This is about as straight as I can get it. What? Then you have to wait for 2 minutes to see whether it's working. It was working a minute ago, and then it stopped. Yep, okay. What?
The buzzing? You hear the buzzing? That's
I
normal?
can hear the well, the buzzing is on because it's not working when it hasn't come to live yet.
Yeah, I think that's in the office.
What? No, don't. Oh, you can check.
Just
I think it's on now. I'll leave it on for just a minute here. Make sure that. What? Well, when you say it's good, you mean that it's good 2 minutes ago. We
No,
still.
we'll just caught up. We'll just give it a minute because even the buzzing stopped.
Good. Okay. Yep. Okay. It's very difficult to explain this problem. Okay, and nobody breathe. Okay, now I have no Steve. Steve! It has to do with the bending. Okay, here he comes.
here I am.
Don't touch it. Good heavens, it'll have a heart attack. This is about as straight as I can get it. Okay, well, why can't I? What? And you have to wait for 2 minutes to see whether it's working. Let me turn. There's something else I'd like to try here. If I put this on here.
They're saying
I don't have sound with that.
What's happening?
the mic should be good now.
Okay, so if I look at the picture part of this thing, which is a current that doesn't have the 2 minute delay, I don't have sound on that current pile, so we'll shut that off and go back to where we were, which has the 2 minute delay, which should say that it's working.
That's it.
Okay, and nobody breathe. It's working. It's working! Isn't that exciting?
It's working.
Steve! Okay, now I have no Steve. Steve!
I'm here.
Well, okay, so I'll turn off the thing so we don't get double. Now, I want to turn this down. Now, can you hear it?
Hear what?
Oh, God.
No, I can't hear it. You
Okay.
don't want to hear that though, because then you'll get feedback.
I want it just a tiny little bit so you can hear it. Just a tiny bit.
Well, I can hear it through here then if you want.
Yeah, sorry.
I mean,
You can hear it through there?
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, turn that down to tiny then. Because I can't hear it all anyway.
Yeah, it's good. I think people just said 5:17 and the sound is good, which just happened, so it's in real time now. It's according to them.
What?
They're saying that it's good. They just said it's 5:17 and the sound is good, so
Okay.
it's good to go.
Well, they're also telling us we're late. We're getting there, though.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a Verizon bill. We'll put that on the bottom. Hey, not thrilled with that one. And we have Harold Wanda.
Harold Wanda.
You want to go now?
See you Leading
Okay,
off the
perfect,
night.
Perfect, thank you.
What?
Good, great.
Leading off the night with Harold and Wanda.
That's true.
What is the date?
Here we go.
Okay, good, yeah.
Okay. Okay, we have a current bunch of poopies, pickers.
Bee pickers.
This is the orange business. I'll put that in there because those are good oranges.
This is not, I just have a question. Is anybody else having trouble with the cameras or sound at all?
Yeah,
Because a few people are,
yeah, yeah,
What
yeah,
do
no
they say?
worries, yeah, no,
can't connect.
again, it's like issues.
Not sure.
They can't hear or they can't see or what's the problem?
Can't hear or see.
Well, that's not our problem.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just wondering if it's in there.
So while we wait for everybody else to figure out how to make it all work,
Yes, thank you.
we'll find. Oh, my hat!
Oh, you had.
I didn't put my hat on
Oh,
yet.
you started, so.
There we go. There we go. Another $10 for the fun if I wear this hat. There we go. I got it. Worn. Snapple. A male kangaroo is called a boomer. Are you paying any attention? Huh?
Something about a boomer.
A male kangaroo is called a boomer.
Okay.
Okay.
We got everybody listening. What gets wetter the more it dries?
Me.
A towel.
Right
A
now,
towel.
I'm soaked.
A towel. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Cleveland, Ohio is home to the first electric traffic light. All right. Glad we found that out. Thank you, Jan.
Whoa.
We got that one done.
All right, good.
Now for real excitement, we'll open the electric bill. Or maybe it could be the water bill too. Utility bill. Oh, God. I'm going to remove that. And we have... Oh, come on. Okay, it's got to be the electric. Aha, electric department. $1,120.58 is the house. $36.26, that's got to be the guest house. And then $835.38 has got to be the barn.
Doesn't it break it down so that you can tell which?
What?
Doesn't it break it down so you can tell which area is which, or no? Yes, no, maybe?
Well, I just read the different areas, didn't I?
Well, you said it must be the barn, so can
Well,
you
it's the
tell
only
for
one
sure?
left. I got three. There's the
Oh.
house and there's the guest house.
Oh, okay, all right.
That one must be the guest house. There's only 36 bucks. I can't think of what else might be, etc. It's interesting. It's that shape, though. The house from the 1100. I mean, we've been worse. Look at the map here.
Mm-hmm.
The barn has gone considerably up, even though. Look, see. So
Well, this-
$835 is a little heavy for the barn. It's the dryers.
Dryers and
It's the dryers.
air conditioning the last couple of months, or?
I don't know. It's the large bill. Now, for added excitement, we'll do the water bill. Will that be? Do you want to guess on this one? Anybody want to guess on this one?
$850.
Ooh, I was gonna say 75, but very
All right,
good.
well, let's see.
Let's see.
We have an 800, it's 875.
850, I said.
What did you bet? What did you
I said
get?
I think I said $850.
What did you say?
875.
804 cents.
She's closer. Good job, Zeus.
Well, it was 888. It's only the 800 if we get it paid before the 25th.
Oh, yeah.
So it was
Oh.
888. So you were very close.
Steve was closer, he said 875.
Yeah, but the actual bill though was you were close.
No, it's 888.
Oh, it was
888?
888?
Yeah, it's 800 with,
Yeah.
with the discount.
There you go.
Wow. Wow. Okay, well you can have that one, and then this one goes back. That's the water bill. That's all the washing, the dog washing, and the cars, and everything too.
Mm-hmm.
At any rate, okay. This is not a tremendously exciting mail call, is it? Let's get rid of that one too. That's nothing to it. Okay, we'll go with this one.
Oh,
Bianca.
Who it is?
Bianca Frisbee. Hawaii. This is from Hawaii.
Wow. Frisbee?
Okay, I don't understand, but that's all right. Here, put that over there. You read it. Is that what it says right
I'll
there?
read it. I'll read it.
Oh, I see. It's an inquiry.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Doing what?
Wow.
Yeah, it says right on the envelope inquiry.
Copying?
Does it? Oh,
Right there.
okay.
Yeah.
I didn't see that part.
Do you want to? Oh, you don't need it.
No, I don't
The
need
address
to
is
put it
on
on
there.
there. I can tell.
All right.
That's nothing. And this is nothing. Holiday greetings. Do you want to see that? Oh my word.
No.
I don't believe it. Okay, so
Yes.
here we have somebody who's hiding under the sticker. But these stickers come off. Sherry Glenn.
Hi, Jerry.
Lex- Aren't we a lively crowd today?
Hey, we worked our butts
We
off
worked
today.
hard today. Dogfest is coming.
But we are as ready as we can be.
It's not bad. I mean,
Oh no, we're ready. You need to go down and look. We're ready. We're ready.
Yeah.
okay.
Well, can always be more ready, but
That's what I mean. I can't believe everything's perfect. We don't do perfection. Anybody expecting perfection better go to Hawaii. I tell you. The front is halfway off the building.
Right.
The what?
The front on my shed.
Oh, I know.
I mean, we moving the shed, the front door of the shed.
Well, I was so helpful having Nick and Danielle, I think it was,
Yeah.
come today. They were really helpful.
They were very
Really
helpful.
Nice,
They're very tall.
nice people. and
Tall,
nice people.
strong, and cheerful. What
Yeah,
else
that's
do you
what we
need?
need.
Okay, Sherry Glenn, Lexington, South Carolina.
Hey, Sherry. I didn't yawn that time.
Ah. And the thing is, you can't see the progress with any camera. So there I am down there struggling, getting these posts up and down and measured and everything. And it was a very difficult day,
Okay.
but I'm not supposed to complain. There's one person that gets all upset if I'm tired.
No complaining.
No complaining. I can't find what I'm supposed to be doing. This is chicken
You're
bricks.
supposed to be opening the envelope.
So
I did that part. Dog says they plan to visit.
Houses in a trust because they're sending
Thanks for all you guys do. I wish I could attend Dogfest, but we'll be watching. I plan to visit last weekend in November, again this year. I would like to buy 2 chicken bricks.
Right.
Check is included. Well, isn't
Too
that
bad-
wonderful?
Too bad you're not coming, but we'll look forward to seeing you in November.
That's
See
true, but we will be
you in
recovering,
November.
and that goes in there.
We should make a
And I
spirit
need
stick
that-
for Sherry then.
Spirit stick needs to be glued.
Oh,
We will-
did she send one?
What?
Did she send one?
Look at it.
Well, there we go.
It's pretty.
All done. We don't need to make it.
I just need to glue it.
Ugh.
Oh, it's hiding.
Oh, wait. Sandy from Illinois says, cameras and sound are excellent in the Midwest. Not good to know.
Oh.
Always
Oh.
good in Ohio, Lila Mae, thank you.
I know we don't have any record. I mean, we got a whole bunch of people that were unhappy about the feedback. So we have no feedback, and you can hear it on there.
Hear what? Yes, I can. If I choose to, I can. Yes. Oh.
I'll just hold this right here.
Okay, good. Just hold it up a little higher, a little higher, a little higher. There you go. Come on, you can do it.
Oh dear. And then we have Deb from East River, Wisconsin. Do not bend, okay? Bending is harder when you get older anyway.
I'll say.
Oh boys. How tired am I? I'm so tired.
I'm so tired.
I ordered spaghetti because I wouldn't really have to chew it very much. Oh. Yeah, but we're getting there. We are getting there. Look at this. Look at this. Wow.
I have to get up again.
Well, I don't know. I think that's empty. And did I say who it was on? It was right there. Deb.
Okay.
Deb.
Empty.
East River, Wisconsin.
Deb Karpinski.
Karpinski? Okay.
Karpinski.
Dog Fest. It's the best dog fest ever.
Eagle River.
Great Dane rules. Great Dane is not allowed in the house. Okay, Great Dane is allowed in the house, but only in certain rooms. The Great Dane is allowed in all the rooms except has to stay off the furniture. The Great Dane is only allowed on the old furniture. Fine. The Great Dane is allowed on all the furniture, but not allowed to sleep with humans in the bed. The Great Dane may sleep on the bed whenever he wants, but not under the sheets. The Great Dane may sleep under the covers every night. Humans must ask permission to sleep under the covers with the Great Dane. In all cases of dispute, the Great Dane rules. That's pretty good.
That's good.
That's a good one.
If someone can get a screenshot of that. Thank you, Deb. That's awesome.
That's kind of cute. Let me take a picture of that. Oh, I'm tired. I'll put that in there. And closes by Spirit Stick. I had plans to come to Dog Fest, but health issues made me have to cancel.
Oh.
There's always next year. Also enclosed is an envelope from Monkey Fist, etc. To cover postage. The rest is for the fund or what?
Oops.
What are you doing?
Throwing spirit sticks around.
You're throwing spirit sticks around. Please give Bentley a pooch for me. Deb Karpinski. Well, isn't that nice? Sorry you're not going to make it, but...
I know. And Deb, you can come anytime. It doesn't have to be just Dogfest.
Well, maybe she wants to come when all the other people are here. She might not want to see us. They see us all the time.
Yeah, but it's us.
Okay. You can have that one now, too.
Thank
I'll
you
put
so
that one
much.
there. And this one, what did she want? She wanted Monkey Fist.
You want to hang on to this?
Huh?
You want to hang on to that, or you got it?
I got it.
Okay.
I'm going to put that... Monkey
Hold it.
Fists are up there, but I'll get the pens and things over
Why
here.
don't you get that? I'll get the monkey fist.
I'll get the pen over here. The pen.
Where are they?
They're on the wall. Where are the Monkey Fists?
Oh,
Lord.
the wall of monkey fists, of course.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I guess they are. Okay.
Get the one with the label on.
Okay.
That one. That's good.
Oh. Jeez. All right.
Well, there's not enough water in that bottle for it to run out, so we just won't worry about it.
There we go. You want two?
I'll get it. I'll fix it. You'll never figure it out. Will you figure it out? No, you're not going to figure it out. Come back here. You're going to get two like that because...
Here.
Because
Hey, I
that's
didn't
just-
make them like that.
I know.
I'm sorry.
When I made those, I ran out of the little snaps.
Were you having medicine that night or something? Or?
I ran out of the little snaps, so
Okay.
what I
see.
really have to do is give her an extra snap in there.
Yes, you should.
So I can do that. I can do that this way. I can do it over here without having to get up. There we go. That was a rough night.
How rough was it?
Let me tell you. Well, I had to hook the monkey fists together so I didn't lose them.
Mm-hmm.
So see, there's two monkey fists here together and only one little snappy poo. So I better do it myself in case she doesn't know how to put them together. There.
Michelle Mitchell says she thinks the water bill, you put an unopened envelope in the bucket with the water bill because you took it from the stool. The water bill envelope is on your keyboard.
I'll worry about that, and I'm still on the snap problem here.
Okay.
One problem,
One problem
at a
at a
time.
time.
Okay, now those go in there, and then we seal that, and then I'll address the water bill problem. Now, what do I do? Give them chicken bricks? The water bill? No, there's an empty envelope up here. What was that supposed to be? That's nothing. I'll give that to you. And she thinks the water bill went, where did the water bill
She
go?
thinks an unopened envelope went into, let me go back and read it. An unopened envelope in the bucket with the water bill because you took it from the stool. The water bill envelope is on the keyboard. That's what she said.
There's a water bill. I'll put it in there.
All right, so it's open.
We got it.
It's
Yep.
good. Okay, but thank you, Michelle. Always good to
It
double
always
check.
pays to check.
Always good to double check.
Okay, so now what am I? I got the box.
You got the box.
I got the box.
CMK from Virginia wants to know what does C5 shots cover?
What does the C5?
Yeah.
Well, mostly it's things like parvo. Parvo, distemper, there's appetite and there. You got that?
Got it. Something about Pablo and da.
Distemper, I remember that one. Parvo's the biggie. Parvo is a biggie. Pro Ear, professionally ear cleaner. Wasn't that wonderful? Okay, we'll put that in the medicine department. And this was from, let me figure out who it's
Yeah,
from
where's it
first.
from?
It's from Amazon. It's one of those mystery ones. There's nothing in the box, and there's nothing here. Amazon. Nothing named. Nope. Nope, it's not from anybody. And that's the size box Linda loves, so I'll give it to Linda. Okay, we don't know who gave us that. Maybe they'll tell us who gave us that. Oh, I did that part. And then we have this one. This is a very heavy one.
So we don't know who that was from?
We don't know who that was from.
Okay. There was nothing in the box?
What?
There wasn't anything in the box?
It was an ear cleaner. You remember?
No. I'm saying there wasn't any like paper or anything in there.
No.
Oh, okay.
There,
Do you know?
There really wasn't.
Do you know how difficult it is to look at you with that hat on and think anything seriously?
Why would you have to think anything serious?
Just
I'm wearing the
saying.
damn hat.
Just
It
saying.
gets us another chicken breast.
I hope so.
There we go. This is from Target. Oh, it's from Laura. I can see it. It's on there. It says Laura. And it rattles. It makes a noise. Didn't wake her up though. It didn't wake her up. And we have dog cookies. Thank you, Laura. We have a great big plastic bubble thing to play with. Okay? Thank you. Okay.
And who was that from?
Laura Huron.
Ron.
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 I can't remember where Laura is from.
puts her name as part of ours?
Texas.
Texas?
Texas.
Texas? Are you
Tex-
sure?
Tex- Look. Right there. Can you see it?
No. Well, it does say Texas.
There you go.
There I go. Well, see, I always see it when she puts her name in with address, like 37 Boxford
Well,
Road.
maybe she lives here, we don't know.
Could be. Could be. That's happened before.
Unidentified people walking around
Yeah.
from the cabin.
Yeah. Somebody's mother was here for a while and I didn't know it. But that's all right. What the heck? She needed some place to be, I guess. That's all right. Ah. Far be it. Look at all those bubbles that I collapsed now. I suppose that ought to go in the plastic recycling, right?
Huh? Okay, I did all that. Now what do we do? Now you're gonna ask me questions.
Now I'm gonna ask you questions.
Tell me why
Go ahead, keep
the
going.
sky's so blue. Oh, there's a song about asking questions. Made it.
All right,
I'm ready.
all right. Flying, Rob says, flying spirit sticks when I drop them. That's the spirit. Pete Benward says, love the Great Dane rules on the spirit stick.
Yeah, that was kind of cute.
Lots of people watching Penelope. We felt her size. I thought I saw something bump out from her side this morning,
Yeah?
but when we put our hands on it, I couldn't feel anything. But
Must have been sleeping.
but when she lays down, oh boy, she really bulges out. So I don't know how close she is or not, but
I don't know.
she's pretty big.
Goats, you know, there's nothing we can do about it. We try. She's in where she is safe, hopefully.
Oh yeah, she's good. She's separated.
Somebody said, why don't you turn her out so she can have some privacy? Well, I wouldn't want her to get her in the back. You know, there are
Yeah.
coyotes around.
Yeah. Crafter wants to know, why did all the pups have their temperatures taken earlier?
Because they were going to get their C5 shot, and I wanted to make sure they had no temperature.
Huh.
I think we're all healthy. I don't think we don't have any temperatures on the property that I know of.
Haven't taken mine yet.
Oh, let me get Oh, let me try.
No.
You're the one that brought it up. Service dog project. I can't hear anything. And I already changed the battery in my hearing aid, so it must nobody was there.
All right. So Dee Dee in Tennessee wants to know, how did monkey fists become your thing? How did you start making them, or when?
I don't know. I used to knit a lot. I had this thing, what am I going to do with my hands? You know?
Hmm.
I used to knit the ski sweaters, you know, the pattern. I could knit patterned ski sweaters in the movies and still have it come out right.
In the dark.
In the dark, in the movies.
Glad you weren't
With
knitting my sweater.
a pattern, you know, and it. I for a while there, I was knitting ski sweaters every 2 weeks. I ran out of friends to give them to. Service dog project? Oh, okay. You're coming up to the house
Oh, that's the
on the right. Yep. Yep. Thank you. That's the food.
The food.
That's the food.
All right. Which means we need to hurry, because once you get a sniff, that's it.
Food.
We're done.
Food.
All right. Snizzer Mom wants to know, is the heartworm injection new?
That's not heartworm injection. Not that I know of. No, what we give ivermectin. It's an injectable medication. We give it orally. We buy it. It's basically for cattle ivermectin. It's pure ivermectin. So by the time you calculate the milligrams per kilogram and things like that, it comes to 3 drops per dog. He's supposed to be coming up.
He's coming right up to the door?
I don't
All
know.
right, just in case.
It's here.
Yeah, there he goes.
Did you give him a tip, Kate?
Yes.
She said plant your corn early.
Who?
She said plant your corn early.
Point corn early.
That's the tip.
The other phone's ready. How do you keep your mind? We had 2 phone calls. The second phone call just rang on Linda's computer.
It's the time warp.
Well, we're trying to talk current. Go ahead. It's
Back
very
to the
strange.
future. All right.
If you can keep your head with all about you.
Becky in California says the Triennial C5 vaccine given at our vet clinic covers for distemper, hepatitis, and parvovirus for 3 years, and covers the Bordetella, bronchiceptica, and parainfluenza 2 canine cough kennel cough for 1 year. The heartworm injection, ProHeart SR12, also covers your adult dog for a year, but it's separate injection.
I haven't heard of that one.
No, I didn't. I've never heard of that either.
Because the heartworm medication is primarily ivermectin, so even if they, well, let's see, I'll go read the labels, but if we inject them with it, it'll last a year, it would be fun to know.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
I don't think it
Check
will
that
be.
out.
Let me tell you why. Oh, this is complicated, but
Oh,
you
go
like
ahead.
complicated things. The hard ivermectin we use, we calculate out the whatever it is, and it's 3 drops on a piece of bread once a month. Okay? Now, we have to repeat that in a month, which must mean that the previous injection has worn off. Okay? Which means that the body must have processed it and it's gone. Otherwise, we wouldn't have to give it every month. Except, the other ivermectin thing I know is we had a dog with terrible mites, losing hair, stuff like that. Bad. And George said give him 1 cc. That's a lot. That's a lot of 3 drops. 1 whole cc every day
Wow.
for a month. And he got better. I mean, he barely had skin. I don't know who it was. Anyway, we survived. But the body must process that ivermectin. Uh-oh, I must have said it wrong. Oh, you don't know how to get out of here, right? There's a pink bucket hanging upside down on a tree stump. It's got a remote charger in it.
Just press the button.
Well, there's 2 of them. One will raise the garage door, and the other one will open
It's
the
the
gate.
bottom one.
It's usually the bigger one,
Yeah.
the bottom one. Got it? Thanks. Bye. Poor guy, locked in here.
You can join us for dinner.
Are you all right over there?
Yep.
Okay. Next problem.
Lila May says, sure miss seeing Bentley at Mail Call.
Well, he's just asleep in the other room.
I know, he's
There's no real reason he could be
he's
in here.
fine. He'll be-
Well, if he
he'll
was
be
in
out
here,
soon.
then Chaos would be out there by herself. And
Yeah.
she wouldn't like that.
Tina from California says, see you soon.
What'd you say?
She said, see you soon.
Oh, okay.
Can't wait. See people.
Okay.
Doris wants to know, is Bentley in the condos? Yes, or just off camera? If in the condos, is it because the puppies bug him?
Yeah, he's not fond of puppies.
That's
the guy.
That's the delay again.
That phone just rang in the other room because the guy at the gate, when
It's a new dimension of sound and sight.
How's the pup's health today?
Karen M says, Penelope seems extra restless. Could she be going into labor soon?
I haven't a clue.
You know,
I really don't know a damn thing about that. It'll happen when it happens, and in the rest of the world, it happens very naturally, without problems. So I'm really not expecting any problem at all. Goats have goat babies all the time. Without help. So I'm certainly hoping that that's the case here. The only place they have trouble is on Dr. Paul.
Why?
Well, because he shows, if he has a problem goat, then he shows it. But not every goat has a problem. I mean, there are millions of goats that have no problems, and I'm hoping this is one of them.
They only show the problematic ones, and
Right.
everyone thinks that's the way it is. WS from Texas, has yuppie puppy training started yet?
No, I just got that out to show that woman from the guide dog place. She was very impressed with it. I have a lot of automatic training that I do that they don't do. They make a big deal out of it. Like those steps we have that go up into their loft.
Yeah.
And things like that.
It's kind of passive training.
Who?
Passive training.
Passive training. I knew there'd be an official word.
See? Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Try lazy. It also is about the same.
Lila May says the volunteer who cleans the barn is wonderful.
That's correct. Both of those are wonderful.
Yeah,
There's two of them.
They do a great job down there.
There's Shauna and then there's Haley.
Yep.
Not only that, but it's run right. It smells right. It is right. The dogs are circulated out to play. They're all happy. They don't beat each other up.
We're talking about the volunteers or the dogs?
Anything like that.
Oh, okay.
It's everything down there is fine.
Okay. We don't want the volunteers beating each other up.
No.
Okay.
I don't give a rip about them, actually. It's the dogs. I'm more
Nice.
concerned about the dogs.
Crafter wants to know how are the pups' health today. One pup puked up during the night.
If only one, we're lucky.
No temps though, so we're
No
good.
temps, no cough. I didn't hear any. You hear any coughs today? The cough can kick on
but
and off for a month. They're not contagious. They're contagious before they start coughing. Now that they're coughing once a month, they're not contagious.
I heard one. I'm not sure if it was a cough or a yakking because it was pinned on its back by one of the other puppies, and they were roughhousing, and it was going. and then when I separated them,
It was fine.
she was fine. So, Rob from New Jersey, Carlene, did you see the email with links to 3 Crazy Acres training sessions that did not require walking in circles?
I didn't know. Oh, I didn't see that.
I'll have to check that out. Punky from New York wants to know how did things with the lady from the guide dogs go? Any dogs to be candidates?
She wasn't here. We're not about to give her dogs for candidates. Guide dog, no. She was here. I don't know. She was here as part of her guide dog training. They want her to go out to other training facilities and learn the other ways people do things. And she got here and was just knocked flat with there's just so much we do that's entirely different than the things that they do. It deserves some thought because there's some things that I see as directly contraindicated. I mean, it was a lot of things. Really?
What?
It's hard for me to remember any of them, but she was flabbergasted. We got up to this, she went out with us, Judy and I, we had to go to a nursing home to go see Frank, our Santa Claus is in a nursing home. So we went up to see him, we took her with us. And I opened the car door and let Bentley and Sizzle out. And she, oh my God, they're loose. And she went to grab them like, oh my God, they're loose. I said, what are you doing? My dogs. I said, they're fine, just leave them alone. She had her dogs apparently let them out of a car, they take off and run. Mine, I said, stay here. And they stay there.
Yeah. They're really, really good.
They're good.
Yeah.
Her dogs, they don't behave like that. But it went on from there. It went on things like they try and study how whether a puppy likes to walk fast or slow, and try and match him up with a person that walks fast or slow. No. If I want to walk slow, my dog's got to walk slow. I want to walk fast, you know. We just don't get into that.
Yeah.
And the whole concept of pacing dogs, it blew her mind. I mean, I have not seen any dog ever in a dog show being judged on its whatever they're judged on that paces. They don't pace. That's not a natural thing for a dog to do, in my opinion. And if we have a dog that paces, like Perry Cole did, I'd give him away as a pet. Because I think structurally, they're not going to stand up to the work, in my opinion. Or they might not, who knows? But, that's my opinion. I wouldn't bother training, put a full year's training into a dog that paces. And they don't see the difference, yet they're having this problem with arthritis.
Mm.
Well, maybe it's not arthritis. Maybe if you got rid of your pacing dogs, Because I look at a lot of these golden retrievers. They got a lot of problems with golden retrievers and joints and things lately. But, the last one I've just looked at this afternoon, half of the dogs were pacing. That's 50%, a lot of dogs.
Mm.
I mean, if we have one in 50, is it a lot, right? I don't do that.
Yeah.
You watch Bentley move, even at 10 years old, he just strides right out there. Beautiful trot.
He still has that very distinct, proud kind
But he's trotting.
of. Yeah.
He's not pacing. Chaos, on the other hand, she can slither along once in a while.
I was going to say she just kind of like.
Yeah, that's what the problem is. She didn't do that as a puppy, and she's got a few problems as she's getting older.
Swan wants to know, did you stop getting the seafood on Saturdays?
Yes, we did.
We're taking a break from it, apparently.
It's good, but it just got a little boring. Not that the Ponderosa isn't boring, or whatever, Pondicherry. But we haven't ordered out in a week, have we?
Not for
I don't think
a
so.
long time. Fugan, same question that we just answered about the training experience. Joan wants to know if you've gotten corn on the cob yet this season.
Oh yeah, I had it for breakfast and lunch so far today.
Okay.
I'm even eating it done in the microwave, which is foreign for me, but it's very good.
Rob from New Jersey said, I said last time, I never saw a group of service dog recipients get together and walk in a circle. Why train the dogs to do so that?
I understand what she's saying, because people take their dog for dog training, and they're in some gymnasium or something. They all walk in a circle, like the dog's going to learn anything doing. No. I'd go once around, and if you didn't learn it the first time round, I'd go do something else with them. And I don't take my dogs out for socialization. When I have to go somewhere, I take them with me, and they behave. And they like to. I mean,
Few people asking about Bentley and Chaos. They're fine. They're just chilling out in the back. They're good.
That's a nice place they got out there. They have indoor, outdoor. They can go out on the porch and watch people come and go if they happen to want to. They're both quite lazy. So there's.
Well, they're getting on. And
they're out. We get them out. I mean, they go out.
Oh, yeah, they get their.
I put them in the car and go places.
I was really pleased when you had Sizzle down in the yard today, when she was down there, and she seemed so happy to just be.
She was happy.
around.
She was down there. She was running around, and then all of a sudden, I noticed she's right next to me, saying, "I want to go back in the house."
Yeah, I love that when she took off and sprinted.
She ran.
Oh
Yep.
my gosh, that was.
They do that. Even these service dogs will do that. They'll run for 5 minutes, and then they want to go home. They'll go lie down.
Gonna get that last burst of energy out.
Yeah. And when they do that, very often they run in figure eights. So they really are exercising both sides of their body. I've noticed this figure eight business a lot.
Betsy from Nevada, can you specifically describe pacing movement?
Pacing. You can try it yourself. When you walk normally, your opposite foot and opposite hand, your right foot, left hand swing forward together, and then the other way. And it's, you know. Now you try pacing with the same leg and same arm going forward at the same time. And if your eye is quick, you can watch these dogs and tell the difference. Hopefully not our dogs.
Crafter says,
We don't have a dog on the property that paces right now.
I wouldn't know, but I'd take your word for it.
You take my word for it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Crafter says pacers can have a long life. For example, Abby lived to the age of 12.
Yes.
Is that necessarily true, or?
The other one, the one that we lived the longest was Donald. He was a pacer. I gave him away early in the game as a pacer. Yeah, they can do fine, but I'm not sure they would under the stress of being a service dog. He did fine lying around. He didn't really do much of anything for his whole life, but he lived to be 14. I mean, that's sort of like Winston Churchill. Lived to be very old, really wasn't terribly active.
Okay. Have you seen that movie yet about him?
No.
What was it called? I think it's The Darkest Hour. It's about, the lead up to World War II, to their involvement in World War II.
Huh.
It's a very good movie. I think it was Gary Oldman. Very, very good movie.
Figuring that I
Not
see,
to do an ad for it, but that was.
I see about one movie every 10 years. That's not high on my list.
It was good. You would enjoy that, I think.
And I already rewatched The Miracle Worker one day, so that takes care of the next 10 years.
There's a globe. I once in a while go over to Perkins School for the Blind over in Watertown, because tech people over there, I might meet with or whatever.
Just go on with the story, will you, before I forget it?
Anyhow, there's a globe down in the basement. It's a raised relief globe.
Oh, really?
And apparently that is a globe that, who was the teacher? It was
Helen Keller.
no, the teacher.
Ann Sullivan?
Ann Sullivan. It was a globe that she used to teach Helen Keller on. So Helen Keller had, when you go down there and see this thing, the first time I put my hands on it, I swear I felt chills. It just touching that and knowing that she had been educated there. It was really moving. Doris,
That's very interesting.
yeah,
That is interesting, what you just said. I'm glad you told us that one.
I'm glad you.
There are other things, but they're different. But that was a good one.
Oh, good. I'm glad. It's a really interesting place.
Well, the fact that you'd even need one. How on earth would you explain the earth and all the mountains and valleys and things,
Yeah. I mean, this is the globe is like probably 4 or 5 feet in diameter.
Well, I'm certainly glad somebody made that for her.
Yeah, it's really neat.
Somebody was thinking.
Dora says, I don't understand the method of using puppy raisers. The poor dog bonds with the puppy raiser and then is taken away and expected to bond with their partner who was chosen for them.
Well, in their theory, it gets a puppy used to living in a house and behaving in public and things like that. I just don't think it's right, personally.
Crafter says Bentley is 8 years old, Chaos is 10.
For some reason, I always think he's 10. It's just easier to say 10, I guess. I don't know. He's getting older.
Seagram and AY in New York, running in figure eights. My husband calls them crazy eights as he watches Seagram do zoomies.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Crazy eights, yeah.
Lila May says enjoy dinner.
There's a good idea.
Fugan says Churchill's gold toilet bowl is stolen today.
What?
Maybe it was stolen today or something? I don't know.
Somebody stole
A
Churchill's
gold toilet bowl.
toilet bowl?
Good luck to them.
Good luck.
Anyhow, any other questions or comments or? She says
Okay.
18 karat gold. Wow. All right. Thank you, everyone, and
See you
exciting
around.
week coming up. Looking forward to seeing those of you that are coming and those of you that are not. We'll think of you in spirit, and hopefully we have spirit sticks for you, and enjoy watching and
Things like
taking
that.
part. It's going to be a great week.
Yeah. I have a lot of things to put away out of the G10, I would think.
You
didn't-
need to go down and look.
Did you move things around?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Okay, well, good night, everybody.
Good night, all.
Good night. Making this one done.